Introduced in the Alabama Senate would take nearly 3 dozen inmates off of death row and give them life without parole instead.
Back in April, Governor Kay Ivey signed a judicial override bill into law that keeps judges from overriding a jury's sentence in capital murder cases. Well, State Senator Hank Sanders wants to make that retroactive.
In an interview you'll see only on 3, News 3's Alex Durant sits down with the widow of a Lee County Sheriff's deputy who is against this bill.
This is Deputy James Anderson. He was killed in the line of duty back in 2009. His killer, Gregory Lance Henderson, was sentenced to death after a Lee County judge overrode the jury's life without parole sentence. Henderson would be one of the 33 inmates eligible to receive life without parole if this bill passes. Anderson's family says that would be very unfair. Life for Karina Anderson has been different ever since 2009. Her husband James Anderson was conducting a traffic stop. When he got out of his car, the person he stopped, Gregory Lance Henderson, ran him over, crushing him to death.
James was my high school sweetheart. I lost him. Well, I didn't lose him. He was taken from me. Henderson took my kid's dad away. He took his mom's son away, his dad's son away.
Henderson is one of the 33 inmates on Alabama's death row as a result of a judicial override, but that could change.
We corrected by saying, well, those folks who were put on death row by a judge instead of a jury, the jury recommended the life without parole. And so then we ought to go back to what the jury recommended. That's only fair and reasonable.
Senator Sanders says he feels for the families affected and says that life without parole is a difficult sentence. Anderson says justice would not be served if her husband's killer gets off death row.
Even though I believe he's not a role model that his kids should be looking at, his kids can at least know their dad is still alive. My kids get to go visit a stone at the cemetery. We take his grandkids and introduce, hey, this is your Papa James, and it's a stone.
Anderson feels that those on death row are there for a reason and that Henderson's current sentence is what he deserves.
Alex joins us now with a little more on this story.
What is the status of Senator Sanders' bill at this point?
Well, State Senator Sanders says that it has been referred to a judiciary committee, but it has not been set for a hearing yet. He also says he knows that the bill is a long shot.
All right, thanks, Alex, for that report.